How's everybody doing? My name is Anthony Brian Logan, and today we got to talk about Jeff Sessions, our now former Attorney General, resigning at the behest of Donald Trump. Now, this has caused a whirlwind of controversy. The left, they're incensed, talking about Trump's just trying to get Bob Mueller out of there to end the Russia investigation. This is grounds for impeachment, this, that, and the third. It's interesting how these very same people that are talking against Trump for doing this were saying that it should have been done last year. Okay. I think right around March or April, they were saying that Jeff Sessions should resign or he should be fired because remember, Jeff Sessions had a lot of pressure on his back to recuse himself from the whole Russia hoax investigation, whatever you want to call it, and to election interfering, because people were saying that he was involved with the Russia interference himself. So he obliged and recused himself, which was a bad move because all that it did was open the door for the witch hunt to go further. He should have just held his ground and said, you know what? I'm not involved with this. It's not even really a big deal. I'm going to do my job and I'm going to stay here to make sure this investigation does not go off the rails, which is exactly what has happened. Bob Mueller has gone way far above and beyond any kind of Russia investigation. You're getting guys locked up on tax evasion charges from 15 years ago, things that have nothing to do with the Russia investigation at all, or Trump's campaign. You're talking about things that allegedly happened before these individuals were even in Trump's circle. So the investigation is a witch hunt. It has gone way too far. And I think that it's high time that Jeff Sessions stepped down. Now, you have a new guy in there, Matthew Whitaker. Matthew Whitaker is a proponent of Donald Trump. He wrote an op-ed last year. If I can find that, I'll place that in the description box below. In this op-ed, he was saying that the whole thing shouldn't be going on, the Russia witch hunt. And he was talking about the way you can actually stop it. All you got to do is get a guy in there that is going to be the actual Attorney General, not a Jeff Sessions who has recused himself and was not even involved, or the Deputy AG, Rob Rosenstein. Just get a real person in there and reduce the budget of the investigation so Bob Mueller has no choice but to stop because he has no more resources to draw from. As it is right now, he has a money tap with just endless resources. He can just go after everybody in the whole world on a myriad of different things. His scope for the investigation has to be much more focused. And once you do that, you're not really going to find anything because you've not found anything that actually matters as far as it relates to Russia and Donald Trump and any kind of election interference, any kind of so-called collusion, which, of course, like Donald Trump has said, there is none. So this is going to be somebody that's going to come in there and make sure things go properly and not off the rails like they have been. I'm seeing these people out there protesting in the White House, outside the White House, pardon me, with these little dramatic LED looking letters talking about protect Mueller or whatever. Look, at the end of the day, if he's got to go, he's got to go. If he can't find anything else, what are you still doing? It's been 2 years now. What else are you going to find that you have not found yet? I doubt there will be anything. So I think Bob Mueller will probably be next, but it'd be more of a, I don't have anything else here. I have no more money, so I'm going to go ahead and drop out. Now, I don't know who the actual replacement for Sessions is going to be because you got Matt Whitaker in there right now as an interim. So I don't know who the permanent replacement is going to be. People like Ann Coulter talking about, oh, now that Sessions is gone, nobody's going to enforce immigration. It's like, first of all, that's not Jeff Sessions' only task. Okay, he wasn't doing all of what he was there to do. The biggest thing, in my humble opinion, was the whole Russia situation. That's been a big point of obstruction over the past couple of years. And as far as immigration, yeah, he may be trying to crack down on that, but he's not the only person that's in charge of that. You also have Christian Nielsen, who is a Secretary of Homeland Defense. So it ain't just him out there doing that by himself as some kind of maverick lone wolf. No, you got other people that are involved, and he's not doing all of his job. And liberals, you guys should be in favor of Jeff Sessions leaving. This is a religious person. he is somebody that's against marijuana, and you guys love smoking weed. So I don't understand what the problem is. Maybe because you think that Trump is trying to end his own investigation. He could have done it a long time ago. Quite frankly, he could have fired Bob Mueller and everybody in the whole, DOJ, whatever. But he decided not to. Because how would that look? How would the optics look? What would the headlines be? Donald Trump ends investigation into Donald Trump. It wouldn't look good. And quite frankly, that's not his job anyway, to be involved with those investigations. His job is to do what he does, not to be involved with every little thing. That's why you appoint people that are in there to do their job. So if you appoint a Jeff Sessions and he's not doing his job, at a certain point he has to go. So, hey, I'm not going to say Sessions was totally a bad person. I think that he had the right idea about weed and some things to do with immigration. That's also good, but it's not enough. You're operating at half of your capacity in that position. So why not put a guy in there that's going to be 100% rather than halfway? A half done job is not complete. And I don't care how well you do the half done job, you're still not doing your full job or fulfilling all your duties. So what do you think? Do you think that Donald Trump should have forced Jeff Sessions out? If you think so, please explain to me why. If you think that he should have not have forced Jeff Sessions out, please explain to me why. I'd love to hear your point of view on it. Like I said, my viewpoint is you're not getting your job done. You're doing it halfway. You're leaving big gaping holes that are filled by people who have nefarious intentions. You're not cracking down on this whole Russia investigation. Trump has said many times that he has no attorney general. And I think that he was right, because you have to be 100% doing your job to be effective. And when you're not, it's like, okay, what do we have here? You got Rod Rosenstein, the deputy attorney general, doing more than the attorney general himself, in my humble opinion, especially in places where it really matters, which is this whole Russia witch hunt. People have said that the Russia witch hunt has prevented border wall funding. It kind of enables your Paul Ryans and your Nancy Pelosi's and your Chuck Schumers to obstruct. So hopefully with Matt Whitaker in there, we get some stuff done, and then let's get a true attorney general to come in permanently, whether it's Matt Whitaker, who goes from interim to official, or someone else. Who do you think should be the next attorney general? Should it be a bipartisan guy, a company guy? Should it be a maverick, a rebel, a guy that'll come in there and fire Bob Mueller immediately? Should it be some kind of leftist? I don't think so. But whatever your comments are, please let me know in the comments below. And that's all I got to say for this video. If you like what you heard, please comment, rate, share, and subscribe. Peace.